as you've heard, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. In today's episode, we are back at the now much brighter, much warmer Rito Village. We took on the Wind Temple last episode, and along with it, lots of other stuff happened. It was pretty crazy, but now we're back here with Rito Village being a lot more welcoming. It looks like we have some old friends here too. A Jigglypuff here too. Hi. So of course we have Impa. Oh, Link, we meet again. Kato and I came here to see a geoglyph. Sadly, we were thwarted by the blizzard and grounded nearby. After it finally calmed down, we made our way to this village. We plan to get on with finding that geoglyph shortly. The ancient literature indicates the Forgotten Temple is here in Hebra, at the bottom of the canyon. We believe the temple holds the key to unlocking the mystery of the geoglyphs. But even if we find the temple, our work will not be done. There may be geoglyphs located all over the world. We must brace for a long, arduous search. Okay, so maybe we can help you find that kind of thing. The ancient literature indicates the Forgotten Temple is here in Hebra. So within that temple, Link, we believe we can find the key to unlocking the mystery of the geoglyphs. Okay, so that's the part that we need to keep in mind. So if we take a look, I think we'll change our adventure log here to, of course, try to find the potential princess sighting. So I guess there might be one somewhere around here already, because the map is pointing out something here at Lucky Clover Gazette. I mean, actually, no, that's the different one, that's why. Okay, I was a little confused there for a moment, but it was Impa and the geoglyphs. So I guess just in general. Oh, the Dragon's Tears. This is what we're sort of kind of focused on. I guess that there must be some kind of cave around here then, as they were saying. I don't know exactly where though, and that's where things get a little bit confusing. But as we explore more of Hyrule, I'm sure we can find it. And then obviously we discovered that temple, not temple, the tower over that way. Before we get started with too much in today's episode, I wanted to go back to Lookout Landing and do some things with Hestu, as well as maybe get some other upgrades. But I figure we should walk around Rito Village a little bit and talk to some people, because look at this, we have new missions. We got Teba over this way. I was proud to bequeath my great eagle bow to my fully fledged son, of course. But it does leave me without the bow I've used for so long. An elder shouldn't go unarmed, so I'll be crafting myself another one as soon as I can. The bow I gave Tulin was a masterpiece. After so many years of use, it was like another limb for me. But I think I have it in me to craft one just as good. If you want your own great eagle bow, I wouldn't mind crafting one for you while I'm at it. I'll need a swallow bow, 5 bundles of wood, and 3 diamonds. Those materials might not be easy to come by, but if you can collect them all, then the bow is yours. Interesting, the legacy of the Rito. Having bequeathed his beloved bow to Tulin, Teba says he intends to craft a new great eagle bow for himself. He's willing to make one for you as well if you collect the necessary materials. You will need a swallow bow, 5 bundles of wood, and 3 diamonds. So I think for us, we do have one of the bows, I think, right? The falcon bow, we don't have a swallow bow at the moment, but maybe at some point we can get one. And then everything else, mostly the diamonds, but what about Tulin? Hey Link, thanks to you, life in Rito Village is slowly getting back to normal. I've been looking into leads about Princess Zelda, and I'll let you know right away if any of them go somewhere. Oh yeah, one other thing. I don't think this has anything to do with where the princess went, but Hearth asked me to help him sort through some ancient literature. You'll never believe what I found written in one of his books. Sternida, Gothams, and Sherfins. Hidden treasure sleeps in the center of the 3 secret hot springs in the mountains. Guide the 3 waters to that place. When it fills, the slumbering treasure will awaken once more. There's gotta be something good waiting for whoever solves the riddle, right? Secret hot springs, huh? I've been to Sternida Secret Hot Springs a few times in northwest of Rito Village. It's the best. A quick soak is enough to heal your wounds in the blink of an eye. It keeps you from freezing too. But I don't know about the others. The Hebra Mountains are a big place. I'm not sure we could cover all of them. But that slumbering treasure is pretty tempting, if only we could find it. The treasure of the secret springs. So another side quest here. Sternida, Gothams, and Sherfins. Hidden treasure sleeps in the center of the 3 secret hot springs in the mountains. Guide the 3 waters to that place. When it fills, the slumbering treasure will awaken once more. The Sternida Secret Hot Springs is northwest of Rito Village, but just where could the treasure mentioned in the book be hidden? Guess we'll have to find that out at some point too. I did want to see if we could just take a picture of his bow, because it's the one that we're going to try to get Oh yeah, we can, the Great Eagle Bow. That makes it a lot easier. And what a cool photo too of Tulin there. That actually looks great. So that's really good to keep in mind. Do you have any weaponry we can take a picture of? I guess not. So we'll leave you two be, and we'll talk to some other people. Like we have Saki over here. I shall keep it clean. Thank you for saving our village, Link. Were you seeking Kennelly? He is out at the flight range at the moment. When the blizzard struck, he volunteered to ensure the flight range was not damaged by the relentless snows. Though the blizzard has subsided now, he seems content to stay there. Way over that way, okay. The flight range is beyond these flags, visible to the north. As my husband Teba has assumed the duties of her elder, Kennelly has offered to devote himself to flight tutelage. While he's away, I have made keeping his house my responsibility. Gotcha, so maybe there's another quest to be had over there, but that was, I think right over here, the Dranox Pass. And I do remember that from Breath of the Wild, of course, which we went up this way, so we didn't really explore too much of this path. All things we can do in time. And that's where, this game can get pretty complicated because there's just so many things to do in any order we want to do them. Gonna make new arrows, hi. There's other kinds of fruits besides ice. I've heard about fire and electricity and water fruits too. If I stick them on the tips of arrows, there's all kinds of effects I can pull off. Then maybe my dad might use my arrows with his bows. Sounds like a great idea. Trying to just look for now. Looks like there's a treasure chest down that way that I should probably check out at some point. On top of that, I'm just looking to see if there is any kind of geoglyph we can spot. Right now, not really looking like it. I did want to sort of find out how we can use Tulin's Gust that we unlocked last episode for completing the Wind Temple. Because there's plenty more people out this way too. Whoa, wait a minute, isn't this where, I guess this is Impa stuff, cool. Hey mister. You're the one who stopped the blizzard, right? Thanks for saving our village. Although even now that it's calm, I still got a lot of work to do. I still patrol the village to see if the snow damaged anything. It's a big job, but I'm pretty good at it. Well, good luck with your little work there. Oh, it's a donkey. I think we have a picture of them. Very cute though. Does that mean that Beetle's around or some kind of merchant?
Hey.
Oh, it's Bedully. Oh, hey. You're the one who helped Tulin save the village. We owe you big for that. I think we met at the Tabantha Ridge stable. Do you remember me? I couldn't have imagined then that you'd be the one to save our village. Now that the blizzard's died down, we're stockpiling all the food and materials we use to save in abundance. The others are all working together to bring supplies to the village, and I'm managing the whole process from here. Speaking of which, Huck was supposed to bring me some food, but I haven't seen him. He told me he'd collect food from Snowfield Stable in the Tabantha Tundra, northeast of here. I hope nothing happened to him on his way back to the village. Never mind me. I was just thinking about a friend of mine who hasn't come back yet. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any spare food you'd be willing to part with, would you? Our food stockpiles are looking healthier now that the blizzard has stopped, but they could still be better. If you have extra food, I'd be happy to trade you for some supplies. I could offer you, say, 10 arrows for 3 glowing cavefish. They're not hard to find if you look in caves. And I do have some. So you're carrying at least 3 glowing cavefish. Would you like to exchange them for 10 arrows? This time I will, just to sort of see what other options we have, but I don't really need the arrows that badly. All right then, so 10 arrows here. Oh yes, do you have any other spare food on you? Chilfin trout and bright caps are the little one's favorite foods. So we can never get enough of around here. If you come across extra of either of those, bring them to me and I'll give you more arrows in exchange. Thanks in advance. All right then, so fish for fletching, we do get a side quest for that. You give Bedully 3 glowing cave fish and receive 10 arrows in return. She offered to expand the agreement as well. Now she'll offer arrows not just for glowing cave fish, but also for chilfin trout and bright caps that the Rito children crave. So I guess it's technically completed. Got you. Yep, there we go. Weird that we started it and completed it sort of all at once there, but that was still pretty good to get done. Like I said, I'm just sort of focused on talking to everybody. If there's any side quests like that we can sort of set up or even finish, that's really good. Okay, now where was it again? This is Lysa. That cave, where was it again? Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hey, if it isn't the guy who worked with Tulin to save the village. Everyone in the village is happy to stretch their wings again without them icing over, so thanks for that. And the end of the blizzard has improved visibility too. It's much easier now to find caves where we can gather food. I saw one just the other day, in fact, while I was flying around, but I forgot exactly where it was. It had a rock wreathed in green light inside of it. Oh, just like the one beneath the general store. Just where did I see that cave anyway? I found it while I was looking for that white bird. The white bird's guidance, so this will help us find a shrine. That'd be really nice. Yeah, there were mushrooms in it and a pond with fish. It would have been the perfect place to stock up on supplies. All I remember is that I found it while looking for that white bird. There's a white bird?
Oh.
Yeah, have you ever looked up at the peak of the spire here in Rito Village?
Ah.
That bit jutting out sideways looks like a bird's perch, right? We call it Vamado's perch. We've been up there before, I think. Part of my morning routine is to head up there and bask in the sun as it rises. That day, I was getting some sun up on the perch, same as always, just when the dawn was breaking. Right about then, I looked to the west and saw a white bird resting atop a long shadow of the perch.
Ooh.
It's weird for a bird to rest on a shadow, right? I was curious, so I went to go have a look where I saw the bird. The thing is, I couldn't find the white bird again after that. Instead, I found a cave entrance. It's kind of like the white bird led me to that cave. I don't know why I can remember all that so clearly, but not where the cave was. This is frustrating. Any standout details? Was there anything that stood out? Let me think. I was lucky to find it. I don't think the area around the entrance was anything special or memorable.
Oh.
But it was right next to a resting white bird. That much I do remember. Deep inside, I can make out a rock wreathed in green light, like the one that's beneath the general store now. If I could just remember where I found it, we'd have one more place to search for food. Okay, so I think for that one, we'll probably have to climb up there and take a look ourselves, but the white bird's guidance. Lysa, a resident of Rito Village, can't seem to recall the location of a cave she found a while back. When you asked what she could remember about it, she said that she saw a white bird sitting atop the shadow of Vamado's perch at early morning. When she tried to go after it, the bird was gone, and in its place was the entrance to the cave. So we'll definitely have to go up there and take a look for ourselves, but that's another side quest started, which is really what I'm looking for right now. Doesn't look like anybody's in here, but I could make some food later if I really wanted to. I definitely need to make some more elixirs soon. Need any warm clothes? Hello, mister. The blizzard stopped, so the grown-ups are back, but I'm still gonna help out around the shop. There's always work to do. I'm glad. Oh yeah, we had all these clothes here, which I don't know if we can still, can't really afford it, but soon enough. When the blizzard drove off most of the adults, the kids hung in there and kept things going. That includes the shops. I can express enough how much we owe the little ones. They're the saviors of this village. This is the armor shop, Brazen Beak. I'm happy to say we're open for business. So then, what can I do for you today? What is this place? This is the armor shop, Brazen Beak. I'm happy to say we're open for business. Our armor is perfect for protecting yourself against the cold. If you're heading into the mountains, the cold gets pretty biting there. Prepare for it now or regret it later. Now then, I think that we could be done with that. We'll just have to keep that in mind. Oh, it's Cree. Hey there, mister. Now that it's warmer, we can get all the products we couldn't before. If there's anything the Slippery Falcon General Store can do for you, mister, can come stop by anytime. Well, I think that's where I'm headed right now. This looks like the general store. Wish I had a Staminoka bass. I know how to find the pond with Staminoka bass. You just leave the village and cross the bridge. Problem is, I'm not a great swimmer. I splash around so much that all the fish swim away. So even though the blizzard's over, I probably still can't catch any Staminoka bass. I just scare them off. Staminoka bass. Why is it so hard to get my hands on you? Well, I don't think I have any at the moment, hopefully soon. But we do have some new stuff here. We got some sun shrooms we can take a picture of. Very cool. So I guess new materials are entering the shop because of all this. Is there anything more here that's new? Doesn't seem like, even though we do have Tabantha wheat now, which I don't have any of. How many are we looking for? This grain is cultivated extensively on the Tabantha Plains. It's ground finely with a millstone to be used in cooking. Use it to make things such as stews and bread. So I'll just take one for now, just so I have that in my inventory. Because everything else we have at least one of, I think. Hi, this is Misa. Thanks to the kids, my shop is back in business. Even now that she doesn't need to run the shop anymore, Kree is going around the village advertising for me. Plus, with the blizzard gone, I can stay stocked up on products again. With a bit of work, my shop will be better than ever. That shop being the Slippery Falcon General Store. Browse at your leisure. What brought you here today? Well, I guess not anything, because we just talked about that. So we're good there. And there's still even more of the Rito people to talk to here. Oh yeah, this is the little inn that we saw before. We've already stayed a night in here, so don't think we really need too much, but I was so worried about having to leave the kids behind during the blizzard. But after it was over and I returned, I discovered the most amazing thing. Katz had been making the beds. Katz, the girl who'd use any excuse to get out of chores. She was helping out all on her own. Leaving the place entirely up to them turned out to be a great idea. I suppose that's how kids grow up. This is Swallow's Roost, Rito Village's premier and only inn. A regular bed will be 20 rupees. I think we're good. I think well actually, did we do the Rito down bed before? I can't remember. We don't use like words like silky soft lightly. The place is a little steep. The price is a little steep, but it's well worth it. The Rito feathers used were carefully selected to ensure maximum restfulness. It's like sleeping in midair. Figuratively, that is. I don't know how else to describe how nice it feels. I can't remember if we did. So let's just do it right now just to be sure. I think we get some extra health out of it and we'll wake up in the morning. I'll make sure you wake up on time. So relax and take it easy until dawn. You're sleeping for like 12 hours. Actually more than that. I mean, he sounds really relaxed. Okay, so with this, well rested, we'll see if we wake back up with extra health. That would be useful. Whoa, we're waking up to a blood moon?
Blood-stained moon.
That's the worst way to wake up, that scared me.
The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Talk about waking up on the wrong side of the bed. We're waking up on the wrong side of the moon. But we do get some extra health and stamina to deal with these new monsters. Good morning. I bet you had some nice dreams. Well, nice dreams, waking up to a nightmare. Safe journeys out there, thank you. We haven't talked to Costa too much. If you stay up late and don't get enough sleep, you might conk out on the job. So I always get plenty of sleep. You don't stay up too late either, okay, mister? I'll try my best. So, what else do we have going on around here? I think that's about it for Rito Village for right now. Oh, we can use this. Do I have enough? I don't know if I do. If I were to take a look at our inventory really fast, go to our key items. I have 4 at the moment, so yeah, we can upgrade either our health or stamina. I think this time we'll choose health again. I just feel like that's more useful considering everything. So, yep, we'll get a heart container. And we just got a heart container last episode for defeating the Wind Temple. But hey, let's get another one so that we can get up to 7 hearts in total. And I'll probably want to grind out some more shrines soon. That helps us feel a whole lot better. Just a little bit more stronger. Get our 7th heart container. All right then, so with that done, we've explored Rito Village pretty extensively. Obviously there is always gonna be more to do around here, as there will everywhere in this game. So I don't know if I wanna get too much caught up in anything more. I think for the meantime, what I wanna focus on is going back over to Lookout Landing, where we have a crystal refinery, we have a couple of things we need to figure out. So let's get started with this first, and then I might run around and try to get some shrines. I think that'd be a good idea. Maybe we could do more of finding the geoglyphs later on. There's a whole bunch we could do, but let's take it one step at a time. All right, we've made our way back to Lookout Landing, a place we haven't been in a good while, and it looks like there might be new people here. Right over this way was that somebody with a really big backpack. So we'll go say hi to them. Whoa, okay, it's a Goron. Hi. You're a Goron. You should know the way to Goron City. How in the name of Hylia did you forget? Lay off, I'm embarrassed enough as it is. Besides, it's not that I forgot. When I left the city, there was still lava everywhere. I didn't know Death Mountain would stop erupting. The lava would cool, and new roads would form. You don't have to tell me there was lava everywhere. It used to be so hot that Hylians couldn't step foot on the mountain without fire-resistant gear. Even if I wanted to take a trip that way, I couldn't. I remember. Well, thanks to this guy, now you can. First, we have to walk down the road toward Death Mountain, which you can see over in the northeast. Then, we'll arrive at Woodland Stable, and from there, we keep going north. Thanks again for the directions, fella. Happy to be of service. Using Death Mountain as a landmark is all well and good, of course, but the red haze around the summit looks worryingly like gloom. Try not to get too close. All right, let's go. And on our way, we'll stop by that bistro place you keep mentioning. Now you're talking. All right, so I guess Maybe they're heading to Death Mountain trying to go to the land of the Gorons. We'll probably be following them soon enough. Interesting. Unbelievable, how does a Goron forget the way to Goron City? Granted, since the lava cooled, the scenery did change quite a bit. Still, it's easy enough to find the city. You just use Death Mountain in the northeast as a landmark. If ever you lose your way, speak with Atmos in the emergency shelter. He has a map to show you just where you need to go. Anyway, sorry to talk your ear off here. Did you need something? What's the latest? What have I seen or heard? Someone must need something. Link, did you hear about the hidden passage that was found in the emergency shelter? The tunnel's quite old and neglected. It looks ready to cave in at any moment. I think we should all do well to stay away. Since it was found, Jaren, who's in charge of cleaning, has been acting strange, as if she's scared of something. She was always so chipper before, too. I wonder what could have happened. All right then, so I guess we can maybe look into that. Per turned Lookout Landing into the central base for coordinating the efforts to find Princess Zelda. Originally, she established this fort to study the gloom that started seeping from Hyrule Castle. Only researchers and members of the Zonai survey team work here. But once the princess went missing, everyone wanted to help, so they've been coming in ever since. We're like one big growing family. Okay, cool, so I think we know the rest about that kind of stuff. As you come and go, you might find new facilities popping up here, thanks to Hudson Construction. It's nice to see this place changing to meet our needs. Yeah, I think that they were building a horse stable before, so I wonder what else they're working on. But it seems that there's new people all over the place. Hi, this is Spoon. Are you here because you saw that call for applications in the newspaper? You better make sure you're prepared. So far, every single applicant has been turned down, including yours truly. If anyone out there could win the favor of the brilliant young mind that's running the project, I'd really like to meet them. Well, I think we're technically already a part of the team. I'm sorry, Taro. You're not the right one for the job. Come on, don't say that. You've gotta let me cast my line into the depths too. I'm capable of deciphering some Zonai script. Who else could tackle that stuff? I mean, your skills would be super helpful to me. You're the one in charge of the Zonai survey team after all. But aren't you heading up the Ring Ruins investigation in Kakariko Village anyway, Taro? That's where your focus should be. Those fallen ruins are huge and exciting, big enough to see from Lookout Landing. So please, finish your work there before asking to join in new research. But to read firsthand Zonai history, the bait's too juicy to pass up. Taro, Zonai survey team leader. Huh. Very cool.
Hi.
Swordsman. Someone else is here for the job already? I guess it's a lost cause. I'll head back to Kakariko Village and just stare up at those ring ruins. So I'll have to say hi to Toro at some point at Kakariko Village. Toro is an amazing person, and he's a first-rate archaeologist too. But he loves Zonai research so much that he'll bolt from a project to chase any new discoveries. I've been looking for someone to help with my investigation of the depths. I mean, you'd be best for the job. I'll help.
Oh.
Thank you. Having you help out is such a relief. We'll explain all the details to you. Come with me. So a mystery in the depths is our new objective, and it is a main quest. Jasa is looking for help to investigate the depths due to a new discovery. She said you've come at a perfect time and has selected you to help her. Go with Joshua to hear more about the upcoming investigation. Sure. And we also got Toro's profile, might as well read that now. An explorer whose passion for field research is unrivaled. He lives to make big discoveries, and he spent a long time traveling solo, investigating ruins. He is also an expert in reading Zonai writing. Princess Zelda found him to be the perfect choice for leading the Zonai survey team. Cool. So I guess we're just following Joshua for now? I really don't know what about this is, any of this kind of stuff still, but yeah, that big slab that we found before, right? Swordsman, this way. Okay, am I supposed to take this? Swordsman? That's where I keep my research materials. Sorry, please hands off, okay? Okay, I'm just trying to find out what you need. So, remember that fragment I had? The one that showed a single mysterious figure? I found more fragments among the things our survey team brought back from the depths. And guess what? They fit together like puzzle pieces.
Okay.
Ta-da, just look. Whoa, okay.
Oh.
So the one piece we found along with many others, or did we find that? I guess we didn't find that one, but it was already found and we used it to get that picture. Feast your eyes upon this amazing mural. This scene shows that there's a whole series of statues down there, just like the one you found for me last time. But what really caught my attention is the way they're oriented. Each figure is pointed towards the next one in the series, until it ends with that last statue facing a final destination, a building that looks like a temple. Also, see those large ears on the figure at the front of the building? That's got to be one of the Zonai. And then there's that strange hand symbol that seems to be responding to whatever the Zonai is doing. So to collect my thoughts on all of this, I'm pretty sure if you follow the gaze of each of those statues down there, you'll reach that structure. I'm also betting that the temple-like building holds something of Zonai origin. I've heard that the Zonai wielded mysterious powers. I wonder if this correlates to those powers. Of course, all of this is still just speculation on my part. So, that's where you come in, swordsman. I want you to find the temple structure depicted in the mural. Initially, I figured I could just go myself, so I gathered a bunch of bright blooms and supplies. But they pulled a kid card on me and said I couldn't go into the depths. So, here. Oh wow, we get 10 giant bright bloom seeds. You can have these too, and we get 10 arrows. Awesome.
Yeah.
Bright blooms and arrows are perfect for exploring the depths. There's the added bonus that checking out the depths might provide us with clues to help find Princess Zelda. So if it all works out, maybe you'll snag some mysterious power for yourself and gain clues about Princess Zelda. Nothing but good things, right? Thanks for your help with this, swordsman. So a mystery in the depths has been updated. Joshua pieced together a large mural from fragments to complete a picture that might show a series of statues in the depths. Each one looks towards the next until the last gazes at a temple-like building. That's the focal point of the mural. Joshua thinks this place may be real and hold a special Zonai power. Whoa, so like if we think about this, I don't know, not what I wanted to do. I don't know where we probably were this first one, right? So we would have to go all the way around and keep following them until we eventually get to this temple. I'm pretty sure this is more of a general map, so we can just start at this one and just go backwards and find it, but pretty good to know about all that. We'll definitely have to use that to search later on. We can talk to Joshua a bit more. If you follow the gaze of each statue, that will lead you to the temple-like building with the strange hand symbol. Some sort of Zonai figure must be standing in front of that building. I have no doubt that this mural originates from the Zonai civilization. It's speculated that the Zonai wielded mysterious powers, so maybe, just maybe, I can feel a big discovery coming on. Let's figure it out together, and then we can surprise Doc. That'd be cool. Hi, Robbie. Ah, what a pleasant morning. The Purah Pad will prove to be absolutely essential for finding the princess, I'm sure of it. So you'll want the pad upgraded to be even more use, starting with that shrine sensor. But I can't do it at Lookout Landing, not with the meager equipment we have on hand here. Even with my genius for these things, I need to upgrade it at the Purah Pad Research Lab in Rito Village. Okay, that's right, it's a lab dedicated to the enhancement of the Purah Pad, which Purah and I developed. Once I'm at that lab, and you join me there, I can further improve your Purah Pad, starting with the sensor. You'll find the lab in East Necluda, off the southeast corner of Hyrule. On its far side is Rito Village. Go a bit farther than that and you'll see a mighty peculiar place. Don't let the looks fool you, it's a cutting-edge lab. I'm interested in where Josh's research is headed. So I'll stay here a bit longer. See, we're still helping out with that. In the meantime, there's still so much to do everywhere. I do wanna run up this way for Lookout Landing Skyview Tower, but more than that, I wanted to talk to you over here. Hi, Purah. Linky, welcome back. I've been hearing a lot about your adventures. A serious cold front, food shortages, a floating ship, and there was a sighting of someone who looked like the princess. I had no idea things were that dire for the Rito. If you hadn't showed up to help out, who knows what their fate would have been. It becomes clear as day that there's a connection between Princess Zelda and the upheaval. Things are much more serious than I previously thought, so I need you to hurry to the remaining regions, and soon. And we need to investigate the other village I'm concerned about too. Remaining regions? You've gotta be kidding. This is exactly what you should be using your Purah Pad for. Did you forget something? Well, I guess that's in character for you, isn't it? Can I see the Purah Pad? Yeah, so we know about these, but I wanted to see if she would maybe update us with extra info on how to get to them. There are 3 locations left. Eldon to the northeast, Lanairu to the east, and Gerudo region to the southwest. From here, Eldon to the northeast is probably closest. monsters are pretty active to the south anyways, so you're better off sticking closer to here, you know? Anyway, if you need a refresher on what to do, check your pad. I'm leaving those regions with phenomena in your hands, so make me proud. I've also got that other village on my mind. I'm working with the survey team to look into what's going on there. What other village? Kakariko Village, home of the Sheikah tribe. It's off to the southeast in the Necluda region. Zonai ruins, and each shaped like a ring, fell directly on top of the village. There's gotta be a special reason for it. Right now, the Zonai survey team's elites are taking on the investigation. If you want to know about the Zonai, you should talk to them. If you want more info, talk to Amos down in the shelter. He can probably point you in the right direction. He helps deploy the monster control crew squads to where they're needed and has extensive geographical knowledge. He can tell you more than I can about various regions and peoples. Keep me posted. Will do. So before we get too carried away with talking to more people, I do know that I need to get over here to figure some of this out. And oh, there's somebody sitting here. There's something here. I will be the one who solves the riddle of our local ruins. Well, I mean, can I wake you up or something? I don't know if I can. That's okay, Grunion. I already know what's up here, but maybe I'll fill you in at some point when you're awake. I need to do this really quickly. Hi. I think that they'll be able to, this is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystallized, oh, no, I'm getting it mixed up. So, I wanna do that now. This is something I've been meaning to do for a while, is I wanna get our battery to be higher. So, to do that, you can see, here's the crystal refinery, and the forge construct is what we're looking for, I think. So if I were to teleport, I guess, maybe to here? Maybe that'd be the best place to do. We'll come back to this village in a bit, or Lookout Landing. For right now, my super focus is just getting some extra battery stuff, which we can definitely do. We have a lot of these Zonai chargers that we need to refine into the crystals that we give to the robot we were just talking to. Okay, I'm here at Nachiya Shrine, and oh, something's happening. Hey, it's you. Tulin's vows granted you the power to summon his avatar. Why is it just telling me this now? Hey, this is cool, but why just now? I'm not sure, but of course we can use that to make us a Gus anywhere we want. Very odd. What I'm trying to get to, as far as I understand, I don't know exactly where it is, but somewhere off there? I don't know if it might be lower, it might be lower. But also might not be, is it above us? It's definitely not above us. You can see it on the map, right in front of me, right over here. What if I just put a pin like that? I mean, that's not gonna show up on my map, so it's not very helpful. It must be directly below us then. So we'll try to get over here. I don't know if I've been on this little island. There's a lot in the sky I still need to explore, but that's sort of the hard part about this game, right? Is that there's everything everywhere to explore. So let's do this, and then I will use my Ultra Hand to get that little thing out of the water. Might be able to see. Treasure chest right here. Oh, with this having it, we get a large Zonai charge. Exactly the kind of thing we're looking for where we're headed. See, I don't know if there's a button I need to press to get Tulin's help. It doesn't look like it's anything here, so I'll leave that for now. Oh no, my battery's low. I'll plug it in soon, but for right now, is there anything else on this island before we skedaddle? There might be something up here. There's Tulin. Hi, Tulin. I'll activate you. Yeah, I don't know why it's just now giving me the chance to use Tulin. Is it only that I can use these kind of things up in the sky? It'd be a bit weird, right? Okay, I think it's right down this way. Maybe. It might be inside of a cave or something. I'm just trying to remember exactly where it is. It's sort of weird because it was definitely like tucked away inside of a cave or something. The forge construct. Yeah, maybe down this way some more. Oh yeah, the enemies are back. I can get rid of some of them, but not really what I need to focus on too much. Okay, there we go. Let's take some pictures of them if we haven't already. Oh, I have. Okay, see ya. I still don't know where I'm going exactly, but I think it's in this cave right over here. So that's what I want to get done for right now. Can I take a photo of these things? Does not do anything, okay. Can get some bright bloom seeds, because why not? Always good to have some more, right? I have a ton of them at this point, I'm sure, but It was inside this dark and spooky cave that we found, I'm pretty certain, the thing we're looking for. There might be another entrance as well, but I have noticed that we haven't gotten the check marks for these caves as we have other caves. So that's good to keep in mind. All right, you're not an enemy, but I can't take pictures of you. The path to the mining site ahead is a dark cave. Yep, I did bring some bright plum seeds. So I guess right around here, huh? There's definitely gotta be a better way to get there, but we can get these zonite deposits. I guess some of these have maybe come back, because they were definitely gone before. I think I definitely got them as many as I could. Oh, there's a lot more now. That is actually great. So, do I have the inventory space to pick up a stick? I don't. All of our weapons have some kind of application to them right now, so we'll just keep using this for now. Get some more zonite. Break this one. We're getting a lot of them, 126 now. You, and then this one. All right, very nice. That seems like all of them around here. What is that noise? Oh, it's you. I've been looking for you. There we go. So that should give us a check mark for this cave as soon as we get this. Ready? Got it. Okay, I don't know why I thought I could just run into it. I have to press A. There we go, that's our 10th one, and now we have a check mark at this cave. So it really is that if you get the bubble gem, you get the check mark. And here we are, this is what I've been looking for this whole time. So can I take these? I can get them, I can exchange them for zonite charges. So that's exactly what I've been looking for. So I can also get zonite charges like that, but these crystallized charges is what we've been after. So I guess I'll take them all. Sure, all that are available. 30 pieces of zonite, we can do that. But what if I wanted you to get, yeah, okay, I got 10 more. How do I get him to make more of that? I'm processing zonite into other forms. I'm willing to accept raw zonite in exchange for processed materials. Okay. So do I just drop some in myself? I don't think so. Cool, please visit anytime you require processed materials. I don't know if I really need too many of these. I don't know what else I can use them for, but we got more of the crystals there. I hope I can find more soon. I'm gonna steal this one from you. I'm sorry, but I need it. Thank you. But we have a lot of this stuff now. I could use it for the charges, but I just don't think I really need that too much. Let's keep on to these until we can get more of those crystals. But we got some more of them. It wasn't a ton more, but it was a little bit of progress, and that's always good. Pretty far out of my way to figure all that out though. I wish it was a closer one. It makes sense that there isn't. Okay, that finally broke. Sort of sad about that, but I think we'll leave the rest for now because we have plenty. See, I don't know if there's really too much more. There's a pin here, but is this? I think it is here. Why did I mark this as something? Let's take a look. I don't know why I marked this thing over here, because that's definitely something I want to focus on too, is getting some shrines done, because I think at this point we'll probably want to work our way over to Death Mountain. I think that's our next big goal, just like we did with, you know, making our way to Hebra and Rito Village. We have to make our way to the next temple in the next area. So now that we're here at the Gunback Shrine, what was the thing I had marked? This. Over there. Okay, yeah, I couldn't get to this before because I didn't have a glider. But guess what I have now? Glider and tooling. So if we go like this and we gust over, maybe we can find some cool stuff. Because I definitely have not been up there. If there's a treasure chest waiting for us, so if I go like this, I can knock out a couple of enemies. And then I will just fall really quickly, give you a slam. I don't have a weapon right now, hold on. Soldier Reaper should work. Gotcha. And then your friend's over here. Whoa! Oh yeah, this is a gust thing. I forgot about that. Here, we'll pound you with this. My ruby shield is badly damaged. I'd like to change this up because I don't need the extra heat at the moment, I don't think. Got an old wooden bow, which I've taken a photo of. Okay, so here, let's grab all this stuff before it falls away. And some spicy peppers that we have taken a picture of. Okay. So at this point, I mean, we got another one of those guys, which is cool, but I'm more so focused on the treasure chest since I didn't find it before. We'll get 3 more fans. Awesome. I'm a fan of getting more fans. So with that all finished up, Is there really anything more I want to touch upon here? I don't think so. We've done a great job of clearing most of it out. I want to go back over to Lookout Landing because we want to go to the secret area because apparently there's a cave opening up there. I think it'd be cool to check that out. So Grunion is back over here. Oh. Oh, hi there. I was captivated by the sight of the ruins glistening in the rain. These ruins are very unusual. They're unique among all the ruins that our survey team has discovered, on the surface at least. We need to investigate it fully, but most of the team is at the ring ruins. We're stretched out thin these days. We'll have to make do. The ring ruins are very important after all. Ring ruins? Those ruins fell all over Kakariko Village, far off in the Necluda region to the southeast. They're called the ring ruins because, well, they're still partially intact and are in the shape of rings. You can't see them from here, but climb up high at the Lookout Landing and you can make them out on the horizon. But these ruins here are special too, truly unique. Still, the ring ruins hold something mysterious that's got the attention of the Zonai survey team's leader. He is there looking into stone slabs inscribed with Zonai text, and he took most of our team with him. Though I guess I'm lucky that I get to investigate ruins this important all on my own without anyone here to bother me. All right, well, have fun with that. I don't know if this will give you any enlightenment on what this is. It could disaster us, what I told you, but we're back here. I wanna see, now that we have more of them, do I have enough to get any kind of upgrade? I have 16. Let's see, produce energy wells. It can upgrade our capacity. How many do I need? Get producing 100. Okay, there's gotta be a faster way to make them because it was just not 100 there. Maybe I just have to return to that area often to get more. I'm not really sure because 100 feels like a lot for, I bought out the store, you know? It just was a little bit weird. So in the meantime, we're going to the secret area, a little hidden cave. Is it open for us? I think it is. There we go. So yeah, what's going on here in the emergency shelter? Yeah, there it is. Is there anything else anybody else can really catch up with though? I don't think so. There's not any like openings for a quest or anything like that. So I think for the most part we're good. Got Greeny here. Hi, hello. As a simple man of Laurelin, I'm a little starstruck. We don't see a lot of celebrities back at home. Laurelin? Laurelin Village. It's a fishing town in East Necluda, far to the southeast. Used to be a popular resort thanks to its sandy white beaches and gorgeous views of the sparkling sea. Then we got attacked by pirates. Now no one's living there, let alone running the shops. But listen to me getting all gloomy. There's an upside. If not for the pirates, my wife and I wouldn't have come here. I should just shut my trap and enjoy the charms of Lookout Landing. How about that hidden passageway? Neat, huh? I'll have to look out for one of those in my village if I ever get back. So there was a path after all. I figured if this is the royal family's emergency shelter, there would be a path that leads to here. So, if you follow it then. Oh hey, it's you again. So you know, I've taken the time to say all my goodbyes. The thing is, it's always really dusty around here, so I work overtime to clean it all up. Well, I was working so hard, in fact, that the force of my broom accidentally took out part of this wall. Ever since, I've been hearing this creepy voice coming from the hole I made. It almost sounds like a demon growling. So no one else claims to hear it, but I certainly do. At this point, I'm pretty sure I unsettled that demon when I busted up the wall. So it stands to reason that if it wants revenge, I'll be the one who's targeted. Robbie, Grant, goodbye forever. Who goes there? Ooh. Jaren says that sometimes she hears a scary voice like a demon's coming from the opening in the wall. She's afraid that she may have awakened a demon. This mystery seems worth looking into. All right, well, we might as well try it. I mean, it's always so dusty around here and I was working extra hard to clear it all out. You'd think a measly broom banging into a wall wouldn't be enough to collapse it, but here we are. Ever since, I sometimes hear a creepy voice coming from this hole. It's probably something awful like a demon, and that demon is definitely angry with me. All right, well, we'll try to help out with it. So what could be in here? I'm a little scared, but we'll find out. Whoa, discovery. What did we just find? The Royal Hidden Passage. Wow, okay. Hear me. I hear you. Are you okay in there? Hear me. Okay, well, I actually don't have too much at the moment to break this open, but I can make something. I guess this thing, the Soldier Reaper, I should probably just get rid of the thing on it. I just don't have a stick or anything at the moment, so we'll try that. We will destroy the fused material and just add a rock to it. We can always get better weapons some other point in time, so I'm not too worried about it. We can use that to break this open. I'm coming in, buddy. Don't worry, please be nice. Come on, we're getting a little farther in. There we go. That was so cool. But where did they come from? Over here. Sense me. I'm coming in. Knock, knock. I'm pretty sure you hear me coming at this point, right? Oh wait, hold on. There we go, the slam. This thing is badly damaged though. Don't know if it'll last. Okay, you know what? Let's do this the more productive way, shouldn't we? What's that? Ooh, that'll help out a lot. Oh, it's a shrine. Come to me. Oh no. What is this thing? Ah, so there are some who still pay me homage. You can talk? You don't say. You can hear my voice and that your batteries, okay, I'm gonna plug it in right now. There we go, you happy? I plugged in my controller. You can hear my voice? Yes. Now that is a surprise. I feel like I do remember this guy from the previous game. What were you praying for? Long life? Wealth, like so many of your kind? Whichever it was, you came to the right place. A dealer in life and power. That was me, once. Oh, alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. She turned me into this stone statue long, long ago. Even then, I continued my bargains as a statue in a village. Still, the goddess did not like what I was doing. I was banished from the main street to the outskirts of town, scorned and neglected. But that was not enough for her. Again, I was sent away. I spent time trapped in a pond with only fish for company. And finally, here. Perhaps another might have learned a lesson from this, but I have not. No, I have only been biding my time for the moment when someone who can hear me appears. Someone such as you. I'm sure we can reach a beneficial arrangement. I have dealt only with fish for too long, and fish make terrible deals. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Hold still and don't fret. I'll take care of everything. This won't hurt a bit. Oh no, are you gonna take a heart piece? Oh no. No, I needed that. We just got that too. My touch is as subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. A deal with the statue. Wow. So here we are with the Who's Go There being updated. Beyond the hole in the wall, there appeared to be a hallway. You followed the voice and dug through some rock to find a horned statue. Go tell Jaren the truth about the voice she's been hearing, and also a deal with the statue. The horned statue you met in the Royal Hidden Passage stole one of your heart containers before offering you some sort of deal. Perhaps you can get your essence back by bargaining with it. Oh no. Okay, so with that being said, Who Goes There? We got that updated. Yeah, okay, so let's just see what we can do about this. Give it back. You. Did you think I deceived you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship. So which will it be? Give me a heart or give me stamina? Okay, so basically, if this is anything like Breath of the Wild, we can exchange things. If we feel like we've gotten too many hearts and not enough stamina, we can exchange them here. With that being said, I got hearts for a reason. I would like my heart back. A wise choice. Now, remain still. All right, so what was taken from us is granted back again in the form of a heart. All right. You look skeptical. Not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. If you want to buy an essence back, the price rises to 120 rupees. Before you cry foul, know that you may choose which one I return to you, a heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm eager to help tamper with your essence anytime you want to return and pray here. Deal with the statue complete. So, the horn statue returned the essence it stole from you. It claims to be open to further essence-related bargains. It will buy your heart containers or stamina vessels for 100 rupees and sell back your choice of either of them for 120 rupees. So basically it only costs 20 rupees to change from hearts to stamina or vice versa. With that being said, I really don't think we'll need it too much, but it is useful if you decide you change your mind on certain things. What is going on farther down here though? If I go and get the bomb ready again, oh, there's even more. So let's just keep using some bombs. Even though I am running a little bit low, should probably get some different weapons soon. Whoa, we do get a couple more bombs, or at least one more bomb. There's more. Hold on, let me go ahead and grab this bright cap. I need that for some of the Rito we talked to earlier in today's episode. Bust through this thing. There's still so much more. Where is this gonna lead? I'm so interested. Wait, was there something behind me? Ah, it was Tula scared me there for a second. Wow, okay. So we'll try this. I probably should just get some more like twigs and branches and stuff soon, because this is really taking me a while to get through. We're properly mining at the moment. Let's break our way through here. And whoa, okay. It's still going. Wow, this never ends. Well, if I wanna get too much farther, I really think I should get some weapons. So we'll come back into here in just a moment because I really wanna see what else is through here. But I do not wanna use all of my bomb arrows to find out. So let's go and talk to whoever it was to let them know at the least that it's just a statue. Goodbye forever. Don't go so soon. I broke the wall and angered the demon, and I'll be paying for it with my life. Actually, not quite. You what? You went inside the hole? Did you find the demon? Is this goodbye for me? Wait, a demon statue was in there, you say? I know a bit about those. Want to know what I know? Of course. A dealer in life and power, touched by the wrath of the goddess, fallen to ruin. Then that must mean the horned statue is an entity who deals in life and power, which would make the dies the place where it was enshrined, back when it was still a god. So the voice I heard was the forlorn horned statue. As there is the goddess of light, then it follows that she would have an opposite, the horned god. Like light and dark, one cannot exist without the other. Their power manifests through the other's existence. Knocking a hole in the wall, that was fate, no doubt about it. I can't go in there, but I'll keep this area spick and span. And I'll be sure to greet the horned statue from here too. Oh, and thanks, you know? Take this. Oh, get 20 rupees, thank you so much. It's Robbie's spending allowance for next month, but now it's your spending allowance. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up for me. Right, time to settle the old nerves and get back to work. Well, I'm glad I could help. Who goes there completed? You told Jaren that the voice belonged to a horned statue. Now that Jaren understands where the voice was coming from, she's returned to work. That's great. So we're gonna go back in there soon enough. I need to get more weapons. So I think that's what we'll sort of spend the rest of today's episode doing, because I am so curious to see like what else we can find in there. So I'll get up here really fast. But I really just need to find branches and stuff. I mean, we might find a lot more of other things around too, just because, what is it called? We'll have, wait, there's Hestu. I've been looking for you too, buddy. But, well, we had the blood moon before, so there's probably a lot of enemies running around, which will give us more weapons. But let's also talk to Hestu. It's you, we meet again. It's been a while, huh? So this place was built recently, huh? It's got a good vibe. I figure it's safe here, since there's lots of people here. There are so many monsters all over these days, so I'm gonna stay here and relax for a while. Oh, hang on a minute. Do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you give me Korok seeds, I'll expand the size of your inventory. So you want more room? Yes, I do. Shalaka, which stash should I expand? So I think we can expand the weapon stash this time, because that will only cost one Korok seed, so here you go. Let the expansion begin. So we'll see the dance at least once today because we've yet to do it. But I probably won't let it go through every single time because it just does take a good chunk of time to do it. But we get some extra slots here, which I really need. So I think we're just gonna use whatever Korok seeds we have to get more inventory slots. Expanded and weapon stash, Shakala. I still smell Korok seeds on you. Want me to make your pouch even bigger? Let's upgrade the weapons one more time. And each time it costs an additional Korok seed. So before it was 1, now it'll be 2. I'm gonna skip it just to save us some time. But there we go. And of course, we can hold even more weapons. So we're able to hold up to 11 weapons now, which is always good. And let's see, I think I might wanna do that for my bow and my shield as well. So let's try our bow stash now. 2 Korok seeds, you got it. We still have 15 left over after this, so we're definitely making some good progress. They're gonna do their dance again. So silly. And look at that. So now we can hold up to 7 bows. We can't hold as many bows and shields as we can swords or just handheld weapons, but that's okay. So 2 Korok seeds for a shield upgrade sounds like a good idea to me. Ta-da! And we get another right there. So how many Korok seeds are we down to now? I think 13, yeah. So let's do our weapon stash. This will be 3 Korok seeds. This is where we're spending a lot more. But we can do this, which will get us down to, I think it was 10. And on top of that, another weapon slot. So we're up to 12 of those now. So we can hold a bunch of weapons. We can get a lot of sticks and we can get the rocks on them so that we can break through that one cave a lot easier. Let's upgrade our bow stash. We'll need 3 more Korok seeds. And then after this, I think we'll get 1 more shield upgrade and then 1 more sword upgrade and we should be good. There we go. Looking good. Da-na-na-na-na. So we'll have to find a lot more Korok seeds if we want to get more upgrades later on, but this was definitely a good idea. So shield stash it is. 3 Korok seeds, all yours. And another shield upgrade. So how many can we hold of shields now? We can hold 7. All right, so we can find 2 more shields out there somewhere to fill up those slots. So this is the last one. We're gonna get our weapon stash upgrade. Oh, we need 5 this time. Okay, that's a bit more expensive. Oh, it's gonna be like that for all of them. So actually, I can't upgrade anything. Okay then, bye-bye. So it sort of jumped up one there. Wasn't expecting that, but still good to see Hestu again. Now, how expensive are these? Not as expensive compared to some other stuff. So, whoa, and we also have the Snow Cool Tunic here. Isn't this what we would have found at the Rito Village? I think so. But I'd rather focus on the Hylian stuff. This would actually be really cool to get, and I can afford it. I think 130, 120, that's 250, plus this is 320, so we can afford it. Let's go ahead and finish this off then. So we'll buy the Hylian hood, a hood woven using traditional Hyrulean methods. It's made from a sturdy material to protect travelers from the harsh sun and weather.
Oh.
That sounds great, so that'll be good, because I'm not currently wearing any kind of hood at the moment. That's so generous of you, sir. You've made me very happy today. Then we'll also buy the Hylian tunic, a common garb that achieved widespread popularity in Hyrule, particularly among travelers. It's like its sturdy fabric doesn't limit movement.
Oh.
All right then, so we'll get this one. And then lastly, over here, the Hylian trousers. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travelers.
Oh.
Okay, so there we go. We got the Hylian sort of clothing set up now. So if I pause the game, we can equip this, equip that, and look at us. We're a very run-of-the-mill Hylian adventurer, right? So very cool. And I think that, is there a way, I've heard that there's a way to lower the hood. I guess not, maybe? Who knows? But still, that was very cool. I'm glad that we could get, a full set of gear now. We're looking really good with it too, and we have a lot more armor because of that. We have a total defense of 9 at the moment. So really good stuff there for sure. What else do I want to do? I want to head back out there, like I said, get some more weapons so that we can hopefully get through that cave a bit more. So we're making our way over to some Bokoblin, but I do see a Choo-Choo that we have somehow not gotten a photo of, so might as well take my opportunity right now to do that, and then we will, okay, Toolin getting the job done. We do have the Chew Jelly, so I guess I don't have to worry about that part too much, but I see some Bokoblin over this way that we can deal with, and I also see over there, I have this one marked, but those are definitely things to focus on later on. Okay, so they might end up noticing me, which if they do, sort of so be it, get rid of you. Then I see a few more over this way. One a little bit higher maybe? I guess not. Oh, they're over here. They might start running towards me. I got a good shot on you. Hey, leave me alone. That's not nice. Okay, maybe Toolin can help now. Let's get our soldier blade. Whoa, this is not nice. I'm not appreciating any of this. Oh yeah, got him. That's not so good. I tried the jump. This is not going so well for me, is it? Okay, I might just want to run at you and swipe like that and grab the soldier spear, the traveler's spear. Gotcha. All right, that feels way better. So we want to just grab a collection of all this stuff for sure. Like this Bokoblin horn. Now a lot of this we do not want to combo with other things just yet. We want to make sure that we save it so that we can, you know, put some rocks on it and stuff. But I can grab this, bring it way up, and let it fall way back down. And we find some more arrows, which is good because I used a good collection of them before. Got a good chunk of that way too. I don't know if this would do much if I were to bring these way up like this. Not really. Okay, so I might just leave the barrels. It'll be a bit of a pain to break open. There's no chest for this one or anything like that, but we do get another bokeh bow. So that was 2 more weapons. I do want to find maybe 1 or 2 more. But I don't see any other enemies around here, so that might be easier said than done. So if I don't find really the opportunity to find any, we'll just go back with what we have. But yeah, we can just sort of fuse. I see this rock over that way. And that's exactly what I want to do. I just want to fuse this rock with our spear. We'll have to do that with another rock soon. And I didn't even see this over here. Something fell, presumably from the sky. What's going on with this? Such magnificent Zonai ruins right here in Lookout Landing. Can you believe it? Wordsworth is handling the research involved with it, which means it must have the super rare ancient Hyrulean, or the ancient Hyrulean that hardly anyone comes across. This is my first real job with the Zonai survey team, so I'm going to put in some serious work. Huh. For a thing that big and heavy to come crashing down on us, it's kind of a miracle no one got hurt. I'll look out for more falling debris. Gotta keep Lookout Landing safe. Whoa, this thing came crashing down here. I wonder if I could sell it for my wardrobe fund. Then I could buy up all the outfits I've been eyeing. Sounds like a good plan. And there's somebody else over here. That was close. That Wordsworth guy is a bigwig with the Zonai survey team, isn't he? Surprised he came all the way out here. Guess that means this stone tablet is something worth looking into. Close call, I was just about to demolish it. Okay, so let's talk to Wordsworth here.
Yeah.
I think we were on into you before. Ah, Link, you've come just in time. Have a look at this. Whoa. The stone tablet that fell from the sky is inscribed with ancient Hyrulean. If I can manage to translate the text, it may be the key to understanding a moment in time from ancient Hyrule.
Oh.
I can translate this from the ancient Hyrulean, but my notes are back at the research lab in Kakariko Village. So I'll be heading there to check this text against my notes and proceed with the translation. I've already copied down what's inscribed here, so I'll be getting back to the village. If that piques your interest, Link, you should come to Kakariko Village so I can share what I've translated so far. This inscription has tremendous archaeological value. It's a bridge connecting us to the distant past. I aim to unravel its mysteries, and the sooner I get started, the better. All right, well, good luck with that, Wordsworth. With it, messages from an ancient era. A priceless stone tablet engraved with ancient Hyrulean text has fallen from the sky into Lookout Landing. Wordsworth, a scholar of ancient Hyrulean, said he intends to decipher the text by comparing it to ancient documents left at the lab in Kakariko Village. He's departed to the village in the southeast, so that's a pretty interesting side adventure that we'll eventually touch up on. But for right now, you know what I need. Oh hey, we got some Rito friends flying around too. I don't know if we could get them to come down and chat or something, but regardless, we still have other things to focus on back down in this cave. So back to the emergency shelter. I want to break in farther under the castle. I'm just so curious about this. So we started going this way before, but what is over here? I can have this rock sledge. Just try to chip through it a little bit. I don't want to break it all, just so that I can actually progress through a little bit. But whoa, look at the rewards we got from this one. Awesome, so I will do that, get some amber. Up this way, you can climb up to this one, get some flint and rock salt, and then right over here, break this one and get some more amber and rock salt. That's a nice little set of rewards, but we're not quite done. Sneak back through here and see what else I can do. What is the deal with this one? Oh wait, there's a little opening over this way too. Whoa, what do we find here? Oh, it's a truffle, I think. Yeah, hardy truffle. Have we taken a picture of a hardy truffle? I'm gonna find out. We have. And then everything else here, I think we've taken a photo of the Hylian Shroom and everything. Yeah, so there's a lot of nice little extra goodies. I think the truffles are really useful for cooking. We'll break through all of this as much as we can, just chipping through it. Whoa, uh-oh. We got one of these guys who are never from one of the lakes. What do I wanna do about you? I mean, I guess for right now, do something like that just to get your attention, but I think I'm probably gonna want to do, ooh, if I could hit you with a topaz rod and stun you. Okay, ready? I know you're gonna jump from me here, but as soon as you show that tongue, or whatever it's supposed to be, oh, that's gotta hurt, right? Here's our chance. So let's go crazy on you with that Flux Core 1-pounder. One more time, 2 more times, there it is. Badly damaged now, but well worth it to get rid of an enemy like that where we get a treasure chest inside too. So we'll get that like stone, we'll open up this treasure chest, and we get a soldier's shield, a shield once used by the guards of Hyrule Castle. It's easy to handle, but its core is made of wood, so it can catch fire. Okay, that's really cool. And I also wanna drop it so we can take a quick picture. We definitely don't have a picture of this one. So that's awesome that we're finding new things like that. Interesting, you know, the things that have decayed, whoops, and the things that haven't. I guess that's made of wood, so it hasn't decayed, is the idea. Okay, so one thing I do wanna do, switch over to this, and make a wooden stick. Okay, here we go. A rock wooden stick. Just so that I can keep dusting my way through here as much as possible. So far, it's going all right. I think there's a lot more to chip through. There we go, okay. What's going on in this part of the cave? Not much? Okay, I think this is just how we get back up, but I was hoping for more. I really don't see much, so I'm going to guess that that's it for the cave. I mean, there's no check mark, so there must be something else we can find here. Okay, maybe there is. If I can ascend up here, I don't think this is where we came down from. I guess we'll see in just a moment. Exit from here, because we came in from that way, and I didn't really see that because I was distracted by the light. This is cool. Now getting through this might be a bit of a challenge, but if we keep chipping away at it, I can get another rock here too. But my problem is just not the rocks, but the weapons to attach them to. Got it, okay, that's enough to sneak by for now. We can get a bomb flower that I might use sooner than later to break through this stuff because it's gonna be a little bit excessive. There we go, that's broken. We'll switch over to our rock sledge. Get another stone here too. Got it. Okay, that's good enough for now, right? Ooh, actually, look at this. Get ourselves a nice and useful rusty clay mark. And what's inside of here? Whoa, hey, it's you. Are you new? Are you new kind? Are you the same that you were before? Let's see. Because you look like a slightly different color, but it's still a stone pebblet. So I'll use like, you know, a little blade against you or something. That's not gonna do much, is it? What do I need to do about you, huh? Can I pick you up? No. But I could pick you up. And I just give you a toss. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Do the same to you. Maybe I should toss you onto one of these. It does break the rock up and gives me an amber float. Whoa. This cave just keeps getting cooler and cooler. So let's try this out then. I do have a couple of the bomb flowers left over, so I really wanna make the most of that and hopefully find some more amber or something. Oh, you know what, the amber wasn't from this, it was from the pebblets. I'm just now realizing, putting that together. Whoa, okay, wait a minute. We got even more going on down here. This is so cool. So there's an entrance. I'm a little bit scared to go that way because like, what's the deal with this? I'll use one more bomb flower. Oh, that didn't budge. Whoa. So this is like an extra powerful rock, huh? What if I switch to the rock sledge? It's breaking, but it definitely takes a little bit more work. Then what's gonna be on the other side of all this? There's so many places to go under here. I was not expecting such an extensive cave, but I'm really enjoying exploring it, so. Can I just crawl under? Sort of, kind of. All right, you know what we'll do is we'll back up a little bit. Still can't hit this. So I'll switch over to this new rusty claymore and attach it just so that we can get farther in. Or this is gonna start collapsing in on us sooner or later. Okay, we get another one though. So we're getting replacements. That's good. It's really hard to chip through, but I hear, I'm scared. I'm actually really scared. What was that noise? I don't know, but we might find out soon. I'm gonna back up and play this the safe way because I really don't like the noises it was making. What is it? I don't know, but it just fell. Was it a skeleton? It might have been a skeleton. Whoa, I think it was a skeleton. Okay, bokoblins aren't that scary. I thought it was gonna be way worse than that. This is so cool because it just keeps going. Look, they make creepy noise. I never realized the creepy noises they made. And you, I don't know if we have a picture of. All right, Stalmoblin, got a picture of you. So if we get them to fall in the water, it'll knock them out, you know, easily for us. So what I need to do here then, be very careful. Looks like Toolin's gonna help though. Yeah, okay, I tried to jump over it. There we go. So let's knock you out like this. Ooh, awesome. I wanna see what kind of cool things we might be able to get from that, like the malevolent arm. Ooh, that's a new one. Nice. And then these horns can't be pictured. This is technically not new, but I wanna grab this arm too, the malevolent arm. A malevolent bone that continues to move even after being detached from its body. The bone is thick enough to be used as a weapon, but is extremely brittle and easily broken. So what I think would be cool is if we drop this. This has a massive 28 damage. If we were to combo that up for a super brittle, but quite powerful, 48 damage smack. That's gonna be pretty intense, right? So for everything else, there is extra stuff in the water there. Man, how far are we gonna go here, you know? Here, let's use one more bomb arrow right there, just so that we can get through a little bit easier. But I still have these, like this one rock hammer, and then there were still some more rocks around that I can combo up with some of the other ones. What's going on in here then? This creepy, scary room. Oh, another one. Hey buddy, do you mind if I just, you know, give you a little toss? Oh, if you don't mind, because I'm doing it anyways. What is going on under here? It just keeps going forever. I was not expecting this. Oh, hey. Should I leave some of this for some other time? Because it's just, how long do we want today's episode to be? I don't know, but this has been great. So I think we'll continue exploring more of this next time because I'm just really, really curious to see what else we can find. But man, what a great start. We were able to go, of course, through the Royal Hidden Passage to find lots of cool things. And I'm sure we'll find even more in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.